Can all the girls, all the softball girls come up to see Coach Majidi at this table? She was so excited to come here and celebrate it today with her friends, family, and coaches. So without further ado, 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Daddy. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
Make a wish. All right, now they can bring the cake back to cut it all up for us. Coffee, adult beverages, Shirley Temples, whatever you guys want. Not the players, the adults. So first and foremost, I would like to thank all the parents for coming tonight. During the season, we had parents step up that helped us raise money for this program that really had nothing to start with. We started from scratch. And I want to thank all the parents that stepped up and helped us to, make this celebration about these girls tonight. So let's give a round of applause for the parents. It definitely takes. That's the PJ's receipt for the cake. I swore I had something down there. It is.
There you go.
All right. Again, thank you again for the parents. Not only for raising funds for the players, but coming here during the games, during the season, supporting the players. It's always great to see the parents out there supporting them. Thank you. I want to also thank the coaches. We got Coach Darryl here tonight, the JV head coach. Listen, I know it's not easy to be, a JV head coach, especially when there's really not much facility to work with at Upper Darby. But Darryl made do, whether it was at 8201, 69th Street, taking a bus to and from, walking to a practice, and getting a practice going. So it's definitely not easy. But Darryl stepped up to the plate and did a great job. Thank you, Darryl. For those of you who don't know, the assistant coach is my wife, Coach Majidi. And let's give it up for her. She was very integral in, my decision to take this head coaching position. Because, I'm an X's and O guy. I could coach multiple sports. I could tell you what to do, how to fix things in the game, during practice. But when it comes to paperwork, fundraising, organization, Coach Majidi was there with me every step of the way, and she did an amazing job. She was the one to help get the parents involved with the boosters and get it kick-started. Was able to open up, bank account for the boosters, which we never had. Was able to raise, money and facilitate it and buy the stuff. I would never have known to get bath stuff. Kudos to her. Let's give it up to her. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Not to mention, she had to deal with me on the bench. I'm like, why didn't she run? The ball was hitting the guy. What are you doing? Why aren't you paying attention? So, me and her would go at it. I'm like, all right, keep your composure. I was like, we'll talk later when we get home. But she was great. She always kept me even keel, especially when I'm very animated sometimes, very competitive. Because I know what we have a great group of girls, and I just wanted to compete and show all the naysayers that we can, make something special happen, which we did. and a lot of that is attributed to the players that we have. So if I could have all the varsity girls come on up here. I'll tell you what, girls, come up right here so you're not fighting through the chairs. So the varsity team is made up of freshmen, sophomore, juniors, and seniors. They're awesome girls. You know, I got to, get to meet these girls since February. And to the seniors, I was really upset that I didn't have, a couple more years with them. Because, they were awesome. They were just such great team players. I'm talking about the seniors, which were great role models for our younger girls. I mean, how many girls are freshmen here? Raise your hand if you're a freshman. So right there we have, 4 freshmen. We also have JV freshmen that played really well. But I just wanted to, really commend the seniors on this team because it's definitely not easy. How many coaches, seniors, did you have since your tenure? 4 different coaches. So as a varsity player, that sucks. Because, trying to build relationships, trying to, learn from somebody, to fix things, with their swing or with their fielding, to have 4 different coaches that maybe have 4 different philosophies is definitely tough. But, they hung in there, they came out, and, they were a huge asset to this team. I'm hoping, that they, during college, they come back and they come back and continue to be a part of this team. So let's give it up for our seniors. Sure. So we had a montage of freshmen, sophomore, juniors, and seniors, and they all played really well together. Sometimes, when you're a younger player and you're an older player, sometimes, it could be awkward, just trying to prove yourself. But these girls were almost, they formed a bond right from the beginning. And it was really awesome to see because it was almost like a sisterhood. They always looked out for each other. There was some bickering, some drama, but, they kind of got through it. And that's what makes them extra special, right? Where most people, where a whole team would implode and, we wouldn't see them again. But, one of the things about this group of girls is they work through things and they work it out themselves, where they don't need us to intervene. So that shows a sign of maturity and, awesomeness that these girls possess. Not only were they good athletes, but they were just really good people in general, right? They would always support each other, whether they were on the bench, whether they were coming out of the game. They were always positive, and they were always supportive of each other. So awesome job, girls. What's that? Sure. So what we did for the seniors is we put together banners, and these banners, the girls all wrote well wishes. And, I think it's pretty cool to have something, especially as they get older, to look back on. This really, hopefully it doesn't fade, but anyway, it's, made of vinyl, and, they'll have this forever. So, awesome job. So, awards, we're giving out awards as well. Again, if I could give an award out to every girl, I definitely would. We also tried to start something as far as with a chain and a ball. I don't know if you guys seen it, but we called it the dirt ball. And the definition of a dirt ball for baseball and softball is a hard-nosed player. Willing to leave everything out on the field, willing to get dirty, dive, slide, whatever it takes to help the team win. So after every game, we kind of gave that award out to the player that kind of showed that. And each one of these girls got this award after the game, which shows you something, right? It's not just one girl doing it. It's a collective whole as a team. Yeah, there it is. Trust me, it was a lot nicer at the beginning of the season. But yeah, so this was something that the girls look forward to at the end. It's actually like a chain, and they got to take it home, or you know what I mean, rock it in school. No, they didn't wear it in school, but they did have it, and it meant something to them, right? And what we're trying to do is develop that, you know what I mean, that desire to do something for the next girl in that mind, right? Not just ourselves, but what can I do to help the team out? And that's a philosophy we're trying to build for this program. And each one of these girls definitely, you know, got to enjoy this trophy for that day or that week, and they definitely were deserving of it. So we're going to continue that tradition with these girls. So we had a couple awards that we're giving out. So the first one, you know, we try to have some fun with it. First award goes to somebody that had the sweetest swing. All right. So this person had a swing that, you know what I mean, when she made contact, she crushed the ball. And she worked hard. I don't think she's ever missed practice, or if she did, she would come right after a rehearsal, whether it was, you know, encore or band, I forget which one it was. But, you know, when she made contact with that ball, she crushed the ball. I think she would have had 2 home runs this season if it weren't for, you know, incompetent umpires. But no offense. But she's only a freshman, and she's only going to get better from here. That's Carolyn. Hey, good job, Karen. All right, the next award is going to somebody that plays a position that I think is the hardest position to play, game in and game out. There's days where the temperature is like 20 degrees, and there's days where the temperature is like 90 degrees, hot and humid. They come out in full gear. This person never complained about it. She was always willing to take on, you know, any situation, whether it's throwing runners out at second base, first base, third base, getting into collisions at home, and, you know, doing whatever it took to try to help us compete in every game. And that's Ollie Patterson. Toughest player award. All right. Next award goes to somebody that reminds me a lot like myself in the female version. I was super competitive when I was growing up. I didn't like to lose, you know, and I did everything I can to help a team win. This person, you know, always put the team on her back, and, you know, competed. One of the things that stood out was Haverford was the #1 team in the Central League. They were the #1 team in like 6A. I think they were like 16-2, 16-3. And, you know, this person, you know, kept us in the game. I think it was a 2-0 game all the way up until like the 5th inning, 6th inning. And then eventually they scored a couple, you know, unearned runs. But, you know, that just shows, you know, how competitive this person is going against, you know, really good batters. Also, another instance was, you know, She ran headfirst into a backstop first game of the season. Yeah, we all know who it is now. And continued to pitch, which is super competitive in her nature, where she doesn't let really anything bother her, and she competes the whole time. And that is Sarah. Good job, Sarah. Rosie, between two doors. All right, and we got who do we have? All right, so this person was one of the younger players on the team, and she played multiple positions. When somebody went down or somebody wasn't there, she jumped in. This person, showed up when I had off-season workouts, and she was in a cage. I'm like, who's this girl? I was like, where did she come from? Cracking the ball, and I was like, all right, what grade are you at? Ninth. And I was like, awesome. So, I was looking forward to working with her, and then I found out she played, first, second, third, shortstop, catcher. We didn't try her on the pitcher, but I'm sure she could have done it. She could have played in the outfield, but she could play anywhere we want without any complaint. We needed her to play catcher that day. She was all about it. She, did well at the plate, and did well. She was one of the reasons why we kept have her to 2 runs, along with Sarah's pitching, and that's Kaylee Hansen. I sit. Don't worry. My senior year, I'm gonna get it.
Senior year,
All right. Awesome. And then, all right. Last one that we have. This person, if me and Coach Magini were to go down during a game or both got ejected, probably wouldn't happen with
I don't
the
get
other.
ejected.
The other
Don't worry,
two,
I'll
but
never get ejected.
What happened with me? And I say, yo, if I get ejected, you got to. I'm not doing that. This person on the team, I feel like could run the team, and she can manage it. Whenever we need something, she's always the person to get it, right? She never complains about it. She never dishes it off to somebody else. She don't just try to run away from it. She'll go right in there and she'll grab the water. She'll clean up at the end of the game. When I talk to her, she's always looking at me with her big brown eyes. Sometimes her welling up because she's really upset with herself. But I know she's probably one of the most coachable people that I've coached, and I've been doing this for a long time with multiple sports. Somebody that I could, talk to, and she'll go home and she'll work on it, right? Or she'll say, hey, Coach, can I get a tee? Or let me get some extra balls. Hey, can we do some extra hitting, fielding, pop-ups? This person is super coachable, just a great team player. She's always positive. She's always willing to do whatever it is, She's the definition of a dirt ball. She's willing to, go try to steal home and get trampled on by 3 girls jumping up in the air and coming out with like 2 fingers out of 5. But she's super competitive, and that's Gabby Johnson. Happy birthday.
I heard you too.
All right. So again, these are the varsity base softball players that are going to be a part of this program. Some for another year, others for the next 3 or 4 years. And hopefully we continue this trend of being a dirt ball and really shocking the Central League. And that's one of my goals. short story, I canceled like events that were going to happen during the playoffs in February. I said, nope. I said, I can't do that. We're going to the playoffs. I had this, you know what I mean, like this drive that I want to go to the playoffs with these girls. It didn't work out, but, these girls competed. After every game, every coach came up to us and said, man, that's a good team right there. You guys played well. Compared to the other years that we played you guys, we were getting nervous. And when you hear that from top programs that have been in it for a long time, it's very rewarding. And I always make sure I let these girls know that, even though you don't win the game, we're getting to that point, right? We're getting to that point where we're going to be able to finish a game. But hopefully, the girls work hard in the off season, and we can continue it. To my seniors, you girls are awesome. I mean, seriously, I'm going to miss you girls. I mean, I had you girls for 1 year, and if you ever need anything, don't ever hesitate to call us. And I hope to have you girls back too. Just show up randomly. I'll give you a bat. Try to hit some fly balls, some infield practice. Aubrey tried to do that and couldn't do it for like 10 minutes. So it doesn't look that. It looks easy, doesn't it? But yeah. So again, thank you for the seniors, their leadership, their positivity, and their hard work, which is great when you're leaving this program and the younger girls are looking up to that. So thank you. Thank you. Yeah. All right, varsity girls softball. Now I want to bring up Coach Darryl and the JV girls. Do you want to keep these girls up here, Coach? Yeah, girls, stay up here. Recognize you more. Nah, Bob's there.
They want to eat their cake.
Nah, go ahead. Go ahead,
Give me your cake.
Go eat cake.
Hey, you girls, can I come up?
Hold on. Come on. 1 second. Hold on. We're going to do the change. My
Was it really?
Yeah,
Oh
one.
my God.
No, go ahead. I just wanted to honor the JV girls. I know a lot of games. I know the series it could have been rough. I know a lot of games. It was over early, but I like that y'all stayed in it. And every game y'all came out and competed. So I just want to give a round of applause for y'all coming out and competing and not quitting. We do have a few awards. The first award is the most improved player. I think this girl got better as the season went on. She used to come to me all the time and ask me, what can I do better? What can I do to get my swing better? What can I do to catch the ball better? And I think as the season went on, she improved. I think the last game, was her best game. She played all year. She missed the ball that game, and then she asked me, what can I do? And then after that, she made like 3 catches that surprised me. But I think the most improved player is Larry.
Good job. Congratulations.
The next award to me is the next award is the most coachable. Most coachable. I have a few girls I could give this award to, but this particular player rarely missed practice, never complained, worked hard. In the game, I could put her anywhere in the infield. She always asked me, could she play the outfield? But I always say no, because I needed her in the infield. Most coachable is Kayla. Really.
We're ordering you one. I got that listed. No, we're ordering you a new one. Don't worry. Congratulations. She will keep it. Keep it. Yeah, we'll be sure.
Yes. Just hold on to it.
Hold on.
This award is the most impact player for JV. I feel like this player is very competitive. I could put her anywhere, and I did. Wherever I needed her that day, I put her. She played it well. I feel like wherever I put her, she made plays no matter what. When I didn't have her, it hurt me. But I think the most impact player for JV is Mackenzie.
Tell them about forgiveness. Should I?
Yep.
Before you go, girls, everybody got a little goodie bag with bath bombs, lotion, and lip balm. Okay, so make sure you take one of those on your way out. There's enough for every player, and I know every player's not here. So if you know you're going to see one of your friends that aren't here, grab theirs, because I'm not going to see anyone in school anymore this year. So make sure you grab a friend if you're going to see them, and grab one for yourself before you go. And we had a great year, and that's all I got. Can we turn this off? All right, I'm turning it back on.
Paige. 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 The end of the season wrap. You were supposed to come up with it. I've never seen Paige this shy, just for the record. All the coaches in this room. Yeah, everybody. Come on, girls.